similar to our military involvement in Korea. The Congressional Budget Office estimates...
I think that everything I say is so important, I sometimes repeat it.
In excess
I repeat it.
2 trillion.
Because every word out of my mouth is gold.
Trillion.
Nobody asked me about my KKK history. It is the Republicans who are racist. That's right, not me. I wasn't a foot soldier in the KKK. I was a Kriegel, which means my job was to recruit other KKK members.
To pay for it.
Okay.
The question is...
Yes, what is the question?
We should have...
Just die!
Foremost in our minds is this
our minds,
the one that General Petraeus...
When I talk, it takes me 45 minutes to say anything. I love the sound of my own voice.
America more secure.
What?
As a result of this massive astronomical investment?
Yes?
I believe the answer is crystal clear. We are not.
Ooh, hand movements! It can move! It smacked the table. Woo!
4.5 years into this war.
I get it. So if a war takes a certain amount of time, then it's not worth fighting. If a war costs a certain amount of money, it's not worth fighting. If a war costs a certain amount of blood, it's not worth fighting. Despite of what the cause of the war is, which you seem to have a problem with as well. But why is your argument the cost and the time? And yes, the American lives.
Baghdad breathing room.
Why is that your problem?
Towards the political consensus. That rationale vanished as it became...
Ooh, more hand movements. I love watching Robert KKK Byrd. The hand movements, the slow speech.
Bottom up. And a vague hope
it's fun.
that incremental progress in the province...
What are you babbling about, old man?
...miraculously lead to national reconciliation.
White power, Robert KKK Byrd. Isn't that right?
Claimed that we're now finally on the cusp of progress and that we must continue to stay the course.
Yes?
Have you heard that before? Call me a skeptic.
Yeah.
But we have heard this tune before.
All right, you're a skeptic.
Yes, man.
Yes. Yes.
White House is speech.
I'll repeat what I say. Yes.
Shift.
Because I make speeches. Legislating the law is not what I do. I like to make speeches. Damn the law.
The calamity.
Calamity.
The American public was sold on this war. Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Sold on this war.
Yes, it was.
With
and to some of us
about
it's still
mushroom clouds. I heard all those.
Yes.
And fanciful visions. Yes.
Yes.
Of our troops being greeted as liberators. I heard that.
Yes.
All that. Yes.
Yes.
The fear tactics.
The amount of the Iraqi police and army that die on a daily basis. Those guys don't see themselves as liberators. Don't see us as liberators. Those guys die for nothing.
If we withdraw from Iraq and
we die for nothing. It's all for naught.
Every straw to demonstrate progress on the ground. As Mark Twain.
Your head shaking.
Mark
Twain?
Mark Twain.
Oh boy. You just said it 3 times, Mark Twain.
Lies.
Mark Twain.
Lies.
Mark Twain.
Damned lies and statistics. Are we really seeking progress toward a stable, secure Iraq?
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Is our continuing occupation encouraging the Iraqi people to step up and take responsibility for their own? Is it?
Is it? Is it?
Iraq's leaders doing the hard work necessary to build a political consensus? How about it? What do we mean when we say support the troops?
Yes.
Our brave... Whoa, what do we mean? What do we mean?
Oh my God,
he's
preaching to a choir. Every time he talks to the crowd, he goes, Amen!
Which they have performed with dedication.
I didn't even know what that sound effect was. I'm able to wind it.
I
don't get. They weren't cheering. They weren't doing it. It just went.
Everything that the generals had asked for and more. At times going beyond the president's budget. Supply body armor and mine.
Wow! One soldier asked Donald Rumsfeld about body armor. It is now accepted that soldiers are going into combat without proper body armor. That's fantastic!
Support and even with validation of his policy. Now he talks about some sort of indefinite American occupation of Iraq.
Yeah.
How appalling. How
Yes.
appalling.
Ooh,
that this
appalling. Said it
president
twice.
started his administration by saying that
How
he
appalling.
would never allow
How
our troops to be
appalling.
under the control of another government.
Hey, we need
Now
more Mark
our
Twain.
troops in Iraq hostage to an Iraqi government that cannot govern.
Okay.
In the fifth year of this terrible, misguided conflict,
Misguided.
this senator, this man from the Hill Country,
I'm so sorry. I fear the insurgents and their awesome power. Oh God, they're killing us. Oh, our troops can't handle it.
In Iraq.
Cares what General Petraeus says, but I believe you, Robert K. Byrd.
Less. I look forward.
Oh, forward twice. I look forward. You old babbling man. Who is cheering this nonsense? Stop it. Stop. Shut the fuck up. It's Code Pink.
Mr. Chairman, I'm pleased to join you in welcoming Secretary of Defense Gates, Deputy Secretary of State
Code
Negroponte,
Pink, which thinks that all war is wrong.
Chiefs of Staff General Pace.
All war.
To this hearing, we appreciate your
Ask them
presence
about
and
Afghanistan.
cooperation with our committee and your leadership of those who serve our great nation. We know that this
General Petraeus doesn't fall under that. He's not a soldier who,
reviewing it.
Falls under the we support our troops, but not your mission,
What you are doing
liberal
to
ideal.
protect our nation.
So if a general isn't supported, what about the ones below him who support the war?
Events of
Have they cooked the books as well?
War I and World War
So
II.
every
We thank
soldier...
you for helping defend
You
against
just said
from
Did you just say
happening World
interrupting?
War III.
Yes.
Yes.
And it is my personal
Nobody's
opinion
talking to you.
that the work
Stop
that
it.
you are doing now and the leadership our country is providing in many ways is designed to achieve that goal of
Someone
preventing a
assassinate
future
Code Pink, please.
wider and more calamitous event.
Bunch of stoned clowns.
Therefore, we want to carefully review the request the President is making for supplemental funding for the Department of Defense and State and other activities related to the war on terror.
But they
We
support the
thank you
troops.
for your hard
Just
work,
not General David Petraeus.
and we welcome you to the
So I wonder how far down the ranks do they continue to support the troops? What if a private supported the war? Did they support him as well?
Secretary
cook the
Robert
books?
Gates, who is accompanied by General Peter Pace and Comptroller Tina Jonas.
General Pace.
We also welcome Deputy Secretary of State John Negroponte. Following their statement, I will recognize members in order of seniority for up to 7 minutes each.
Really? Because you take up massive amounts of time because every sentence you speak takes for goddamn ever. You old babbling man.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, first I'd like to thank the committee for all you have done to support our military over these many years.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you
Some of
today
you have
about the
supported us.
fiscal year 2008 Global War on Terror request.
It's not a war
Mr.
on
Chairman,
terror.
thank you for your kind words about
Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. There never was Al-Qaeda in Iraq. He never had any weapons of mass destruction. He never gassed the Kurds.
I thank you for joining me
He
in
was
wishing
going to let the
well
UN
and
inspectors in.
thanking him for his 4
He was
decades
following
of
Resolution
service.
1441. Stop saying the words global war on terror. Code Pink is showing the peace fingers.
As quickly as
Here's my
possible,
fingers. It's a
without
3.
excessive and counterproductive
Stands for war
restrictions.
and W.
That will help
That's what I give him.
Department manage.
I give him the 3.
Mr. Chairman,
What?
Mr. Chairman,
What? What? Did Code Pink,
Mr. Chairman,
Code Pink make noise?
Senator Durbin.
I believe that our witnesses before this committee are entitled to be heard. I think those who have been invited to attend this hearing should not express approval or disapproval. Whether we agree or disagree with the testimony, it is their
But
right
if you take away Code
to be
Pink's
heard
ability
by
to
all
cheer,
members of the committee.
you take away the whole Jerry Springer
Mr.
appeal.
Chairman, I associate myself with the comments of the Senate from Illinois.
Let there be order.